Allow yourself to love and be love, especially in the face of division and separation. We're seeing so much of that division energy. I mean, we've just seen it this month with several different tragic events that have unfolded. And you see people immediately wanting to rush to argue about them and annihilate the other. Annihilate the person who has a different opinion to you. Blame, shame, judge. It's going round, it's a contagious energy, and unfortunately, those energies are energies that will regress us. They will not evolve us as a species, as a people, as a consciousness. And often the flames of them are fanned by design. There are certain groups and certain people who want us to think that the world is doomed and that we as humanity are doomed. And that is something that you're seeing out there a lot right now. So that doesn't mean stick your head in the sand about the very real issues that we have. That's not what I'm saying. But there is something here about allowing yourself to love and be love, even in the face of times like these. And in fact, more than ever, more important than ever in times like these. So are you allowing yourself to love? Are there things in your life that you can say, yeah, I love this? You know, it might be you're brilliant at gratitude, and so you're very grateful that you have a roof over your head and you can make yourself a cup of tea in the house in the morning. And that is something to be grateful for when we know that there are other people on the planet who don't necessarily have that gift. Equally, it might be bigger than those smaller moments for you. It might be that you're recognizing you're loving this stage of your life that you're in, or you can actively appreciate your health or what's going on for you. It's very important to allow yourself to feel love for your life, love for your experience, and then love for others. So are we allowing ourselves to be love? Love in action. So the message here was, especially in the face of the opposite, it will feel easier for many of you than ever before to love and to be love in the world. Division energy dissolves when enough love is present. Division energy dissolves when enough love is present. Now, there's a caveat to this, because that message came straight from my guides. And if we want to pull that sentence apart, that division energy dissolves when enough love is present, we have to be specific, case by case specific. So if you've got a very angry person in front of you who is determined to have a fight with you, and you are not the love that they are seeking, needing, or wanting, yeah, I wouldn't just keep pummeling them with love. I would recognize the signals. Okay, this is not a place that I'm welcome. I'm clearly being pushed away by this person. So it's not about forcing our love onto other people or believing that other people are wrong if they can't accept it. One of the things I learned, as a healer all these years is that we never know who we're supposed to be for someone else, and we should be careful of thinking we do know, because we know very little. We actually know very little. And what I learned over the years was there will be some people for whom I might be a breakthrough in a conversation, and there will be other people who won't really hear what I'm saying, but maybe 3 years down the line, they will have heard it from 6 other people in 6 other ways, and it will be their time to have a breakthrough then. So it doesn't diminish the fact that I was just a very small part of their path. So ask yourself, in any of these scenarios where you're perhaps trying to bring love to either unloving people or people who, let's say they're stuck, they're in something, they're in fear, they're in judgment, they're in blame, they're in anger. We all know what those feelings are like because we've all experienced them, and we probably will experience them again at some point. The difference is when you're conscious, you aren't hostage to those feelings. When you're conscious, you tend to notice them when they come up and you're like, oh wow, I need to breathe, I need to sit with this. What is this that's moving through me? But when you're unconscious, you just feel the feeling and you either want to throw it at someone or you want to get rid of it or outrun it. There are all kinds of ways that people try and deal with their feelings if they don't know how to allow their feelings. So ask yourself, was I as loving as I could be in that situation? Yes, I was. Was it received? Didn't seem like it was, but that's okay. That's not my part of the equation. My part of the equation is, was I as loving as I could be? And sometimes being loving is keeping your mouth shut. When you're standing in front of someone who is having a meltdown, you sometimes go, yeah, they don't need my words. They just need me to stand here with a slight smile or love in my eyes for them, and just to wait patiently, or just to, feel empathy for them, whatever it is. So allow yourself to love and to be love. I found this message interesting, given I know many of you. I've met you over the years. You're very loving people. I know very clearly who you are. But at the same time, I thought, oh, this is an interesting message for us then. That this is a time where we can be love more in the world, and it's easier for us to do it perhaps than it ever has been. And will we also allow ourselves to feel love for life, for the other, compassion for this very difficult time where a lot of people, understandably, are losing their, stuff. Understandably. And we've all been there. We've all been in that trying times. So compassion and allowing yourself to love and to be love.
Didn't quite know what he was doing. I didn't know what channeling was, but everything he was saying really resonated.
Messages just flow through and stay. And that's so important now because times are moving quickly.
Any voice in your head that is on a loop is only tracking the past. The voice is not the problem.
Just such clear wisdom and such joy. Like, I knew Lee was funny. I didn't realize how funny the Z's are.
The Z's work focuses on consciousness, transformation, the new human soul, and heart energy.
Initiation, Wisdom from the Z's, a channeled mystery school with Lee Harris, begins October 22nd.